a very trending thing that has been happening in Lagos, Nigeria. It is fuel subsidy removal, and the reality is affecting virtually every sector in Nigeria, and real estate is not exception. It's also affecting real estate too, and that's why I came on live here to let you know that this sector will be affected by the fuel subsidy removal. I will mention five things which I believe will be affected by that will make that will affect Lagos or Nigeria real estate market as a whole in relationship with fuel subsidy. Number one, for some of you who bought into off plan, let me give you the first example. A developer who have finished collecting all the money in the off plan, and he decide that he decide that he has started building, to get to a point that he can no longer proceed. He can no longer proceed, and that will means that off plan will be hot. Some developer won't be able to complete their off plan. Some developer will not be able to complete their off plan. That is one thing that will affect, which means that off plan will be affected in two ways. Those developer who has finished collecting money, they finish collecting the money and they are building materials will increase. So definitely they will be affected. Number two way that off plan will be affected is those developers that are building, they will have to pause sales, which they've started doing. Some of them they've announced that okay, they've closed sales. While they're closing sales, they are waiting for to make sure that they get the current price of material so that they can now reopen and put a new price. That is for off plan. Then number three way that will affect the industry is any service. Let me start with the let me start with service charge in most of these estates. Service charge in most of estates will definitely increase. In one of these estates, service charge was 700,000 naira, but now my friend told me that they collected a email saying that the service charge now is now 1 million naira. Just within one week, service charge has increased. So also rent also will increase. Rent will increase. So the fourth thing I want to talk about that will affect you. I'm talking about you now. That will affect you directly. If you've gotten the land and you finish paying for the land, I would recommend that go and pay for the statutory fee, which include the survey, the deed, and the development fee. The survey and the deed, it might not be now, but it will be affected very soon. But one important one that will be affected strongly is for the developmental fee. So if you have not paid your development fee, call the company now, then go and pay for developmental fee, because most company in the next few months from now, they will review the development fee and they will increase the price. They for you, and you are using multiple raters at you now, because the truth is this: most of the raters don't want to respond to you the way they respond to you again. Because let me give you a typical example. Like for instance, me for instance, my car, I feel it like 13,000 average to full tank, and recently I wanted to fill it. It was around 30 something thousand. That's 33, 34, 35,000 now. So for me, most realtors will see it as being wicked after buying property from Mr. A, and and you decide that you will, and decide that you want to go ahead and ask Mr. B to go and check the property for you. That is somehow wickedness. So I would recommend that you stick to one realtor. Stick to one realtor. That's what I would recommend. Stick to one realtor. That's the best thing to do when it comes to you, so that it will not affect you. So if you buy property from me, I can easily go and check property for you in another property. I can go. You can send me to anyone you want to send me to. It is easier. But if you buy property for somebody else and you want another realtor to go and check it for you, somehow some realtors might start charging for that. because it will take them time. Apart from the fact that okay, you're not paying for the time because they are respecting you or they are following you as an investor, and also the cost of even using public transport is high. Not even talking about those who are even using car, who are fueling their car. So it will be expensive. So my to summarize what I've just said so far, the first one is it will affect those who are doing off plan. Developers will stop, those developers who have eaten your money or who have collected money and not finished paying. There's no how they will just stop developing. Those developers who are still building will stop. Number two, they will stop and they will do price increment. Number three, those rent and service charge of so many estates will be reviewed and it will go upward. Number four, the development fee, survey, and deed. Most estate company will go ahead and increase their price. Take note of that. And the last one, realtors might ask you for fee for you to send them around the way you usually do. So I would strongly recommend. My recommendation is this: stick to one realtor. For you to watch my video, that means that you believe in me. Let me be your realtor. You know what I do? Help Nigerian diaspora, especially, to get properties that have the potential of appreciating very well. Right here in Lagos, Nigeria. I'm waiting for your call. I want to work with you. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. I appreciate you. My name is Janice Isong.